What up, y'all? It's your boy Walla_Gaming YT on YouTube, and you know I had to come out here and get me some on this damn 2K. At least every now and again. See what's going on in these 2K streets. If I don't play it every day, I lose my juice. I ain't trying to lose my juice. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stay at least decent on the sticks. That joint might be fully charged right there. Might be a plus for the boy. So I charge up the phone and the tablet. We be anything. Let me grab this tablet right quick. Check. Wait a minute, mother. Yeah, we ain't gonna drag it. We ain't gonna drag it at all. I don't even remember playing the game with the Lakers. Oh yeah, they said I won with the Lakers when I didn't. Orange and blue skies, baby. Orange and blue skies. I don't even know Jalen Brunson shot, but I'm about to try to rock it with him. Shout out to Paid Moolah 223.
This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
I hate playing against my Lakers.
Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
Shoot with everybody.
And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Brunson. It's deflected.
Oh, hell, Brunson. That's my fault.
Hachimura in the post. James can't get it to go.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Left side Brunson.
On his own?
Fires the three. Fires it.
I didn't know he was shooting like that. I mean, I know Brunson can shoot, but I didn't know he was going to do that.
Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
Here's Doncic. Count that one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brunson. And there's the screen. Pass to Harden. The three is up. LeBron with the rebound.
Finally early.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron, he makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
BA, I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted.
Oh, we got a sweat on our hand. Paid Moolah, don't be out here sweating, G.
He's a tremendous advocate for social justice.
First game of the stream, Paid Moolah, don't be sweating now.
He's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's
Why they
actually
passing like this?
epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
My fault.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And James gets it to go.
Fighting through
That's all
contact,
everybody
not
do
easy
is
trying to
rim
corral
run.
LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Now here's Brunson. Knocked away. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely
He
wouldn't have been
left-handed?
a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and
Yeah, okay.
an elite offensive player.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all
Why you back and back like that? Hold on now.
That one's good for 2.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Hart. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Yeah, this dude ain't that good.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Towns gets the bucket.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's James. That one falls.
Yeah,
Great
long.
setup by
Weak
Doncic.
coverage.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
Now here's Hart. A minute 53 left in the first. Here's Anunoby. It's Hayes
on,
with the
dude.
rebound. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up to the Lakers. It's a three-point game.
He might not like it too.
The shot by James, no
Oh.
good. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets
Hey,
him
say
apart.
early.
He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty
He got to
dangerous,
show me.
Allie. Now here's Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And that's
So I
the
guess he
weight
just
room
ain't gonna
strength
shoot
of
at
Doncic
all.
right there. Fully displayed.
Inside. Here's Towns. Count it. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And here's Doncic outside. And it's New York with a rebound. Over to the left wing. Towns, left side. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Virtually no way to stop
Big boy.
Towns. He's extremely
Big boy
dangerous
Towns.
that close to the bucket.
Still
8
playing
second
one-handed
difference
out
between
here.
the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hayes. From deep, here's Doncic.
Y'all, that nigga
Again,
ass.
Doncic missing. New York trailing. Outside Hart. No one near him. And it's New York with another.
One-handed on him.
And here's Doncic. Up in time.
Yeah,
He
in his
beats
face.
the buzzer.
Tight coverage.
Just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
That was a good quarter on both ends.
Oh, what a performance by Luka
Shout out to
Doncic.
Mula.
He has been the story for the Lakers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, he's a pro at tricking defenders. You can tell Doncic enjoys getting guys in the air with that pump fake.
2 shots.
Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control. Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job, earns himself a trip to the line.
Offensively, Karl-Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Yep, that one goes.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
Here's Brunson, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Doncic is doubled. To the right side. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Anunoby. And yep, it's good. Anunoby's got his first bucket in this one. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And here's Hayes, covered by Towns. Kicks it to Doncic. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. New York with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
That's
and
weak.
Count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And that sends Luka Doncic to the free throw line. Jalen Brunson picks one up. That's good from Doncic. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points. Tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special. And the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
Down low. Hayes.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
To the paint. Here's Hayes.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Pass to Bridges. Outside Brunson. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic.
Oh, hell.
Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. And here's Reeves outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. Big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Looking to win the run. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Doncic outside. Fires for three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
The shot by Towns, no good.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Here's Doncic. Following the bucket by the Knicks. Outside Reeves. Here's Hayes. Oh, Robinson with a block. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Dadier shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Brunson inside with the finish.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
First one falls for him. Doncic hits them both.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Brunson with the bucket.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's Doncic. 20 points for him. Nice finish from Luka.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers.
We need us a good run. We need us one of them good pace run.
We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Now here's Vincent. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
And it's Brunson missing. The Lakers lead by 14. Vanderbilt with it, and McBride picks him up defensively. Outside Vanderbilt. Just 5 on the clock. Got a hand on it. Some changes for Los Angeles.
First team foul. Substitute
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Brunson. The Lakers for the rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Here's Brunson. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Brunson's got 15.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
James goes in.
They just let that nigga James fly around.
6 points for him.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Here's McBride. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From the arc. A nice shot by Dadier.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Here's Doncic. That one falls. Doncic has got 27 points.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Outside Achua. It's Hayes with the rebound.
That boy
the Lakers lead by 16. Here's Doncic going inside. And Doncic with the jam.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Brunson with it. He's got 15. The shot.
Come
good.
on, bro.
Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes of pass.
Why ain't nobody? I'm steady
Speed,
clicking X. Ain't
savvy,
nobody
and
there. I'm
strength
getting
combination
on.
of Doncic, really difficult to defend.
Pass to Dadier. To the inside. Here's Robinson. Now here's McBride. Back to Robinson. Over Hayes. Robinson can't hit. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
Why he all the way over there? Why don't nobody down?
A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Outside Reeves. Doncic right side. Banked it in on
That's
the glass.
crazy, bro. I'm trying to switch to the
Doncic
nigga.
has
They're not
got
letting me
11
switch
here
to
in the
him.
quarter alone.
Well, to make it plain, LeBron just makes everybody around him better. Really takes a lot of pride in setting his guys up.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
BA, I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. And he's in that category. One of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Come on, bro. Slightly late. We needed you on that one.
And here's Reeves outside. No good on the buzzer beater. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought
Yeah, I
contest.
played this shit wrong the whole time. I let him get kicked the whole game. I ain't do nothing about it.
Knicks trail by 20. Now Brunson. Outside Hart. Towns, right side. 4 on the clock. And he's off from 17.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
The shot by Reeves, no good. Brunson surveys. Three-pointer, Bridges. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, the quickness from Bridges there, looking like a guard.
53-36.
And here's Doncic outside. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
Why did he move, bro? Why is he moving?
Doncic has got 35 in the game.
You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
Hart from long range hits a three-pointer.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA. And when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Now here's Doncic. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul.
Come on, bro.
That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Doncic. For three, James. That one falls.
Damn,
Great
wide
setup by
open with
Doncic.
LeBron here.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
And here's Doncic outside. The Knicks with the rebound.
It's just so deadly
Why,
from out
bro?
there.
Why is the
You
pass
expect
so
that to
down?
fall.
If I'm hitting triangle.
From outside the arc. It doesn't go for him.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The shot by
Good.
Towns, no good.
He wide
I
open, though.
wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
James, right side. Double team on James. To the middle. Here's Hayes.
Come on, my boy.
And finished off by Hayes.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Pass to Hart. From downtown. It's
Oh,
hauled in
my
by Luka
God.
Doncic.
2 minutes.
Los Angeles leading by 19. .151 left.
How did
to play in
Brunson
the
get
fourth.
back on him?
Oh, a special move before that shot. Doncic has got 15 points in just the second half. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Towns for three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
Lakers lead 62-44.
From deep, here's Doncic. The Knicks pull it in.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Lakers.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster
What did he
game for
say?
Luka Doncic.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Lakers lead 62.
55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Doncic outside. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Doncic missing. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Uh-oh.
Towns can't get it to go. And the Lakers with possession here. Launches it. Doncic, no good. There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Brunson.
I want to be one for it went out.
Doncic outside. Wing shot on the way. It's not going to go for him. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean,
if I could have got them boys to hit a little bit better, they'd have been straight. And I probably should have. Put Bridges on Doncic earlier. That boy went crazy. He was cooking on Brunson. I thought Brunson might have been able to cook up with him, but he was just too little. Now I feel like I got to get one with the Knicks. Excuse me. Because everybody can kind of shoot. Like, even the center can shoot, except for the second unit. The second unit, I don't really know who in the second unit because Tibbs never really used them like that. Why is down? And we just gonna have to make Hart guard. Yeah, we gonna have to make Hart guard Jrue Holiday. Jrue Holiday might cook up though, but I feel like Anunoby, he the only one tall enough to guard Tatum, and then Brown, and yeah, that's a good little lineup right there. No lie, they run with them boys. He been playing this jump for a while.
We've got the Boston Celtics facing the New York Knicks. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today.
If I take a game with the Knicks, you should go better than the first.
And from the sideline, David Aldridge. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Tatum.
Come on, bro. I just make it good.
To the middle.
Look.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Such a smart defensive player, Jrue Holiday, understanding when he should go after steals. If you're going to go for it, get it.
You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of
what is going on? How is he stealing the ball
so
like this?
Electric, and just
what the hell is going on?
Kevin, walking out on that court, and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
And that's
not what I was trying to do. I said Jrue Holiday. Oh, not Jrue Holiday, but Hart was going to guard him, and Brunson was going to guard him.
Intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Pass to White. Back to Porzingis. From down in the low post, it goes.
This is what an offense is supposed to do. You look for a high percentage shot, and Porzingis the beneficiary.
Here's Hart. Back to Brunson. And here is Bridges. He's covered by Brown. New York moving the ball around. And the dunk by Towns.
Go last down, boy.
Those threes, Cat. Get the easy ones.
Porzingis high post. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Porzingis has got his second basket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks.
How, Slade? What is going on, bro?
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was
on my
short,
hip, boy. Get out my hip. You my
we
baby.
say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well,
I'm finna say, Brian, no way.
Tom Thibodeau. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp. Now we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room.
I don't know what that was, but okay.
Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite.
Damn,
he's got that strength,
that would have been
he's
the
got
one.
the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
Pass to Holiday. And here's Tatum for three.
Damn, what the hell? He hit a late.
Tatum's got 5.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
At least I'm hitting greens, bro. These cats here late and everything.
So far.
Yeah, right now I don't see
Nah, we
any
ain't
let
about
up.
to
I
lift
think
you
he's gonna just keep
fully
putting his foot on
Anunoby
that
like
gas
that, bro.
pedal.
We're not doing that.
And here's Tatum
We're not
for
doing that, brother.
And so here is New York. Pass to Anunoby.
Now we gotta put you in that blender.
We've got 1:28 left here in the opening quarter.
Got him.
Rebound,
They
Boston.
played him, bro. They try to play him. Talking about he was tight. That boy was over on the other side of the
Brown
screen.
deciding where to go with it. Up top, Tatum. Holiday with it. Brunson covering. Towns with the steal. Here's Anunoby. And the layup is good.
Nice, Anunoby. You wide open.
The all-around game of Towns can score and rebound it as well as pass the ball. So skilled at his position.
Now here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. Outside Tatum. From outside, off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Damn, bro. What a foul.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
Let's go. Tatum, that's good.
That's from.
And it's 7 points for Jason Tatum.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
You're down, boy. You too little for Porzingis.
And the dunk by Towns.
You a finesse
Brunson
center.
with a great job of just the
You're not
setup
built like
on
this.
that play.
Back to Porzingis.
Oh,
Pass to Tatum. And slam
come on,
dunk
bro.
by Tatum.
Leaping
Can't believe
ability
they let
is
Tatum
off
go
the
loose.
charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding. Rising up off the ground.
It's a tie game in New York. And we'll be
He
back
tried
in
it.
just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
that was a good quarter.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game.
Every time I
It's
hear him
been
playing
pretty
that
closer
clip, they're
so
gonna get me
And
crump with a
looking at
clip
what we've
out.
seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Come on, bro. You too little,
Let's
little
check in
dude.
with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Nice ball movement by Boston.
We do be passing a lot. That's how Boston
Over to the
too.
left wing. Pass to Shireman.
I should have got them two.
Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Towns.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Hart, that's good.
Too late.
And, Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The
Come
team
on,
gets
bro.
a
Slightly
huge lead,
early. We need
and
to
then their
close
guard
that,
gets
bro.
let down.
But these dudes be hitting late.
Pass to Shireman. Here's Pritchard. And he drops in the way up off the glass. Pritchard's got his first points of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Towns with it. Launches a three.
That's my fault. I should have passed it to Anunoby. He's in the corner over there.
To making the defense
sometimes you gotta make that extra
coverage that time.
Now Craig.
I be trying to steal that jump, but I don't know why I don't be going for it.
Lets it go with a three.
That was nice.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And that was almost a block.
Whoa,
still
what happened?
To alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Fires the
nice.
three. Drills it from outside. Pritchard's got it all tied up now for Boston.
My boy.
You can't just stop when there's a pick.
Damn, they be stealing like a mother with this,
as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They be letting him get in front of him. Why ain't trying to?
Defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now I watch my man hit us slightly late.
Right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Let's go.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Celtics.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. On the free throw, no good.
That's my fault.
Yeah, I know this gets said a lot. Josh Hart plays with heart. It's true, though. This guy's a fantastic competitor. Plays with energy on both ends.
Slippery, bro. Like, where the body
for his
is.
teammates.
Like, put a body on
trailed
him,
by 5. Outside Towns. And Brunson has it in the corner. Here's Anunoby.
Bro, pass it to the nigga.
No one around him.
Oh my God, bro.
Celtics on offense. A 14-2 run over the last bit. And the dunk by Porzingis.
We ain't even calling the
time
timeout. Y'all gonna have to take this run.
Porzingis inside at that size, that's an easy jam.
Y'all gonna have to live with it.
These Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness.
That's the first time they really let me try to intercept. No lie. Why did he jump?
Player who poses many problems for the defense. At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Tatum. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Inside. Here's Towns.
What my foul?
And the dunk by Towns.
Towns
You're only two players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Tatum. No good on the shot.
That's all right. The way they let people rim run on this game, like,
on top.
it's not a body right there. It's a body right there, my boy.
With a huge surge. An 18-5 run.
It's a whole person right there.
We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
That's why he's saying there's no way people would have half the game they got if it was on Hall of Fame. But they would have to
first
hit.
half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Celtics leading by 6. Brown with it. Now guarded by Towns.
Come on, bro. I'm right there.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. The three is drilled by Tatum.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
And it's Towns missing.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are
what is going on, bro? Like,
never wanes.
Nice ball movement
by Boston. Again, we can't get a steal nowhere.
Brown, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
McBride with the ball. He has yet to score. Driving to the basket.
Oh,
Porzingis with the block.
Took his shit across town. Look how people be real ready, bro. Like, how do they let them run all the way to the rim with bodies in front of them? That's the only thing I don't like about 2K. Like, bro, you should be on the ground or something.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express
Come on,
who they
bro.
are.
We right there. Nigga keep passing it right to us.
They're not
yeah, height on him.
Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. To the paint.
And maybe that would trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. To the inside. Stripped it away. Down low. Taken away by
my boy.
Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball.
Tatum had his body foul to get this shit.
Huge fan of how Tatum runs the floor. It's almost a lost art. Terrific when he's in attack mode, in transition, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
Brown outside. Holiday with the three.
Oh, he hit it with Holiday.
Holiday's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics.
Yeah, Drew aggressive there, right? You can see committing to that shot, looking more than happy to rise up and fire.
Here's Payne. Back to McBride. Taken away by
What is going on? That's crazy, bro. Niggas should just be able to come up the field and rock like that, bro. That's crazy.
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity.
Bro, what is going on? That's campaign. That boy's a whole point guard.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively.
And can't nobody hit.
There's the Celtics with the ball. They're in a 14-2
Hey, that's
run.
crazy, bro. Can't nobody hit. Can't nobody get no steals.
Back to the city of New York.
And it's
how did the center get on Tatum?
The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
I don't know what type of cheese this is.
Substitution.
We got to put this starters back in. Look how he's stealing like that and ain't getting no fouls. I don't understand it.
Robinson.
Oh, that boy missed that way up.
Celtics leading by 18. Pass to Walsh. Here's
What a steal at, bruh. This man been walking up, stealing the ball from me the whole time. I'm sitting there hitting the steal.
Shot clock at 6.
In the middle of the pass. Buddy ain't even
Here's
down.
Pritchard.
Buddy ain't even down. Jumping in front of the rock. And he running down court, swinging like that.
There's 42
snatching
seconds
the rock
left
from
the
me.
third
Like,
quarter.
I ain't understanding. What a foul is.
Here's Dadier.
You already know that boy can't do that.
New York needs to get off a shot. New York
They
no
flat
good
as
that time either. Here's Craig. Drills the three-pointer. Craig's got 5 points so far.
And
Damn, I was gonna say, what happened to the starters,
I have
G?
to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get
I ain't
guys
gonna lie,
open.
this
in
might be the
three-point
stupidest game I done seen in a
Can't
long
talk enough
time.
about the subtleties in that
I'm
setup
trying to figure
right
out how
there,
he
the
kept getting the
assist,
steal. Why I can't
really
get
the
no
key to
steal?
that entire sequence.
And as
Not
we
quite
end the third
understanding.
quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to
Maybe
come
I'm
back.
not swinging enough.
It's
Maybe
the-
I'm not trying to steal the ball enough. Maybe it's easy to steal like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, that shit ain't on Hall
And
of
there have been
Fame,
two
bro. That's why I was
very
like, I
different
can't really
performances
respect
from
this
these
shit.
teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Because, like, how is he swinging like that and still instead of getting steals?
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it
Look
up
at this
for
guy.
New York. Pass to Hart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
And sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but
We need
he's
one of them
always
Patriots
contributed
runs. Well,
to
shit,
winning.
we need one of them
And now
Knicks
he's
runs. Let's
locked
have a
into
Knicks
this
run.
role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night.
That man is zipping that mother across the court like
Driving in.
it ain't nobody business. Why did Bridges just watch him run
That's
by
as sweet
him?
as you're going to get it. Fluid motion, great lift.
I'm gonna have to
right off the
beat them.
fingertips.
Pass to Hart from the arc.
Oh
That shot,
God,
no
I can't
good.
hit with that man. I hit with him earlier though.
Celtics leading by 19 points.
Oh yeah.
Here's Keita.
The center got the ball.
Knocks it loose. Towns with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Bridges shot. Good.
One tough customer.
I guess I wasn't going for
fighting
enough
for
steals.
the
I guess I'm about
basket
to
in
start
close.
trying to steal more.
Pass to Pritchard. We've played
He
just
tried
over
to
1
steal.
minute here in the fourth quarter. Celtics passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Walsh. Beyond the arc. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done
Oh
more.
my God, I'm trying to figure out how. Why y'all just not calling the foul?
Second team foul. Substitution on the floor.
Pass to
Why
Bridges.
oh my God, brother! I hit the pass button. I hit the corner.
Outside, Towns. Over Porzingis. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
37.
Here's Holiday. He hits the
That
back
man
iron
hit
and
with a
sinks the
slightly
shot.
white.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants
And
no
they said the
part
contestant
of a
was
comeback
weak.
in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Towns.
Come on, bro. And one.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal
That one on White.
13.
And you gotta like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
Uh-oh.
Second free throw, no good. Boston leading by 16. Here's White.
How is he
pokes in for
zipping the ball
easy
like that and
two.
then my
Credit the
pass is
assist on
just
that one.
floating in the air?
And you
Am
see
I hitting
the
the pass, huh?
unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates
Why would he
involved.
pass it all the way over there though, bro? Like
Anunoby outside.
I pressed towards down Jalen Brunson.
Now here's Brunson. That shot off the mark. Pass to Holiday. Back to White.
That was
Yes, and it's
Brunson's
Holiday
man.
with the assist that time.
Brunson, why you
White's
gonna get
got
loose
4
like
this
that, my
quarter.
boy?
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between
Who
point
hit the
guard
ball,
and off
bro?
guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
It's White on the wing.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand how they can pass through my guy like that.
To the middle.
I'm steady hitting the steal, but ain't nobody getting no steals.
For the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I'm not quite understanding.
Here at the hustle stance for the Celtics.
All game long, they've had active hands.
But my boy can hit there
in the passing lanes, and that aggression on defense
has
resulted in a ton of steals.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Screen by Porzingis. Tatum, that's good.
On that one.
16 points for Jason Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum. A wing
Look how he's swinging, bro.
In so many different ways.
Brunson goes in. And Tatum pulls it down.
Come on, my boy.
Celtics leading by 22.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Celtics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance.
He hit that one was very tight, though.
Yeah,
I don't
there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jrue Holiday.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Why are they zipping the ball like that?
Porzingis, outside Holiday.
Why can't I zip the ball like that?
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges outside. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. To the inside.
Well, Porzingis with that
boy
huge
missed it
wingspan can still be a tough matchup for any opposing shooter. Just a quick challenge with that long length.
Here's Holiday. Off target at the rim. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was...
That boy had 5 steals. Everybody was getting steals, G. Even the power forward got steals. Maybe I'm not going for enough steals or some shit. I never seen nobody make that many steals in one game. I ain't gonna lie. I was actually amazed. It must be different kind of passes or something on this shit this year. Cause that nigga was scooting that ball across that damn court. I don't know how, but he was. Yeah, so I was like, the Celtics, them niggas fire. And you could tell he played that junk a lot because he knew how to do the passes and shit. I don't know how to do them passes like that. I was in amazement. I was in awe. I was like, how is he passing it like that? That nigga killing it. How is he doing this junk? In absolute, utter amazement. Because I'm like, they look like the shit they do in real life, but I can't pass like that. So I figure it must be like another kind of pass, like, that I just don't know how to do yet. Cause that's how the Celtics, well, I ain't gonna say that's how the Celtics be looking, but just in general, how he was scooting that ball like across the court like that. That jump was crazy. Talking about scooting it like that and wasn't nobody stealing it. It was like everybody was just kind of standing there as he was throwing it. I'm like, damn, where's people standing right there? Like, why ain't nobody Why ain't nobody doing that? I guess it is what it is. I'm gonna have to see who all can shoot on this team. I know my boy Lonzo Ball can shoot. I know he got him a nice little tray. He got a 2 for sure. But I know he got him a little 3 too. You good, baby? Like you sweating? You alright? You okay? Oh, okay. That don't surprise me.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Here we go. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Over to the left wing. Outside Morant. Misses the 3. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. When you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from
he
those
fast like
Michael
me.
Jordan glory days.
He not zipping the ball around.
Tipped. When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Oh, my God.
Back to ball. Pass to Vucevic. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
3 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Morant looking for an opening. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I'm gonna have to start
Coach,
being the person to go to the rim. If I don't lock them up, I gotta just automatically switch.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. And one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
That's the rule.
Yeah, I mean, they put so much focus on Vucevic, it leaves a wide open man.
Outside Morant. And he banks in the layup.
That's what I'm saying. Once they beat me, I got to switch.
And no one was there to
That's all a nigga really
Once
do.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Ball. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's White. Into the lane. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, at first, White shows the burst. Then the control off the ground.
Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions.
But they're gonna leave it open like that. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
so
I think that's how mine be. Like, the dude be stuck on him. Not really stuck on him, but he be guarding his man.
Here's
so it's
Morant.
like.
And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Ball.
He hit a. I hit a late that time. A slightly late.
Chicago.
I think. I don't know.
Memphis.
Maybe the settings might be on default, but usually, if I don't hit no green, brick, straight brick. Nah, them boys young. They still got it.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
.143 left in the first quarter here. Ball with it. From 9 feet out. And Morant clears the board.
Boy, really good.
Grizzlies trail by 4. Launches a 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
I figured that.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Now here's Ball. To the middle. Here's White. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Slightly late.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Now here's Bane. No made baskets yet. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Clark. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Chicago leading by 7.
Got it down. A- with Detroit.
Outside Giddey. 26 seconds left in the opening quarter. Ball taking his time here.
And that's a well-timed play with Buzelis ready to catch and finish.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. Outside Bane. Here's Clark. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
All right, Bulls.
What has them in front right now, by and large,
and them boys
they're
young,
taking
so
great
we got to let them play.
More 2K. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Here's Vucevic. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
Giddey got it down. A- with the trade.
I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it." You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Alec.
Jesus
Timeout called the
Christ.
Grizzlies. Grizzlies trail by 15. Outside Morant. There's the drive. He missed it. Now 3 for 7. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside. They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Oh,
the shot by Buzelis, no good. Grizzlies trail by 17. Morant with it, guarded by Vucevic.
I'm gonna say that should have been off.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Now Ball. Banked it in off the glass.
What a foul.
Ball's got 6.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Chicago leading by 17. Here's the 3.
Lonzo, that would have been the game right there, but that would have made him quit.
And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Morant. Stolen by Ball. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Grizzlies call time here.
They don't get tired. Even if they really don't get tired though, because they've been playing basically 2 whole quarters and them boys still over 70%. Dog, young dog. Boy, really putting that number.
1:19 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Wells. Clock at 6. Outside Morant. 2 points. That would go. 13 points in the game.
Fearless play by Morant. Goes up against tough coverage and still manages the inside shot.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. 51 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic.
He's trying
Memphis with a
anything.
rebound.
I thought he was going to do something fly with it, but I didn't know he was
Now
going to
here's
do that
Morant.
right there. No instant.
13 points in the game. And so he
We
draws
got a
the
foul
foul,
in the lead.
headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Coach, one of the more electric players in the NBA, Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's for sure, Brian. High-flying, acrobatic at the rim, just a supreme athlete, and he is without a doubt one of the most exciting players this league has to offer.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Pass to Williams. And here's Herter. Down low. Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And here's Morant. A dominating first half of play. And so far,
he must
it
not know
hasn't
Zach
been close.
East can shoot.
Bulls out in front.
Well,
Up
he
by
don't care. He just
16.
trying to play with Ja Morant.
And
That's how
time
I
now
do
for
it
the
all the time,
halftime
too.
break with the third
Well,
quarter
I got
soon to
Steph Curry,
follow
so
on
I'm just about
2K
to play
Sports.
with Steph Curry. I'm going to try to shoot Steph Curry the whole time.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Chicago leading by 16. Here's Jones. Pass to Terry. Yep, count it.
That young man like the
Grizzlies on offense. And here's Morant outside. Another shot. And it's good on the layup.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's
just chilling. He like, man, shit. He eventually go drive the ball.
Versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well,
position
now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard, and guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions. Those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that.
What was that?
And they are extremely valuable.
What happened?
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Morant into the lane. Here's Edey.
And
it's blocked by Collins. There's Herter with the three.
Oh, that jump would have been clean. Hey, that white boy got on one. I don't care what nobody say.
Here's Edey. And that one is hammered home.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Back to Jones. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
Killed them. I killed that man.
Trey Jones is on the floor. You can just see how easily the offense flows.
Well, Brian, he's the kind of point guard.
Oh my God, that joke was crazy.
Because his only thought out there is setting up other guys. He's not going to light you up with
Oh my goodness, Ja Morant was all the way over there in the stands down there.
Old school traditional point guard makes everybody better.
You don't see many of
I think
those
that T. Jones, I think he plays for Duke. We got to let him get more than 2 points.
Identity of
he
their
plays
home.
for Duke.
Like the Grizzlies, for example, they call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit.
Okay, we respect that.
Hard-working people in a
I'm not getting over there fast
city,
enough.
and they want a hard-working team.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Ja Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian,
Boy plays for Duke. You know that shot pure.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story.
He's too little to really got Ja though.
And Morant gets it to go.
and tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Pass to Herter. That's good.
Come on now.
Jones with the assist.
You worry about the wrong person. That's the person with the gun.
17.
That's the person with the tray.
Defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it certainly
they let him get that, bro.
Coaches notice that extra effort.
He like D Wade.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Come on, bro.
It's good.
He played for Duke, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Look at him. Youngblood. I think that's Tyus Jones. I just can't really tell if it's him or not, cause you know what I'm saying. But hey, T Jones, come on now. You just gotta assume that's him.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Aldama. Outside Bane. Outside Morant. Morant with the close range.
That's the only thing he got. He got
yeah, so skilled offensively.
He ain't really got nothing
Getting
else
the ball in his
life.
hands is generally a
Trying
good
to put his
idea.
ass on his goddamn fence fight.
A minute 31 left in the third quarter.
Man,
here.
I killed that man, bro. They talking about some weak.
And so
that man was over there on the side of the street.
Down by 15. Oh, plenty of contact on that
go to
shot.
that line, my
Officials
boy.
call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Outside Herter. Pass to Williams. Back to Herter. Outside Jones. Shoots over Morant. Jones misses. Grizzlies trail by 13. Morant with it. He's picked up by Jones. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And that's Morant for you. Not suddenly. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
Outside Herter. Fires from deep. The rebound.
Come on, bro.
And so it's Memphis with it. Outside Morant. Morant drawing the double team. To the wing, right side. 5 to shoot. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Inside. Here's Collins. Back to Herter. Oh, they pick up the
that's good.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, I think that's him, man.
Young Jones by 11 points. Their play has earned them a nice lead. One they'll look to. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And here are the Grizzlies now.
He got that looking crazy. He like, oh, that ain't the bench.
Timeout, Grizzlies.
About to run them boys off the damn floor.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Kicks it out to Bane. Here's Morant. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Bulls leading by 11. Pass to White. Here's Booz Ellis. The 3 ball.
Come on now.
Trail.
And that's a
starter's bad
shot for Buzelis.
Here's Morant. Got a hand on it. White looking it over. To the inside. Vucevic.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Morant taking no chances on the flush.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And, man, they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Chicago.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions. Yeah, great.
Oh, Morant! Wow!
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Up top ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Grizzlies trail by 16. Here's Morant. And it's Memphis with another.
Yeah, the quickness of Morant makes him tough to cover. He's able to pull up on a moment's notice.
Driving in.
Yo, look at the roof.
Despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a three-point play.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, they've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the
Come
court.
on, bruh. What y'all thought it was? You doing all that damn hustling and you get a dunk. You better shoot some threes,
That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Morant with it.
Good D,
Ball
bruh.
with the rebound. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Explosive move by White, going right up to the rim.
Here's Morant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
The officials were right on top of that.
Free throws and everything. He done crashed out.
He hits the second from the line. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Oh, damn.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Morant drawing the double team. Kicks it out to Jackson. 6 to shoot. And it's Ja Morant with the foul.
That boy hustling too hard. Well, you done lost already.
Well,
you got to
always want to
cheese.
play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, but I don't mind the guy battling down low. Let him know there's not going to be
He
any easy
hype. He want to get the
It
five.
looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bulls.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers
I
today
think
was
every
the
time I done
deciding
played with
factor.
the Bulls, except for one time I done got the
And then
dub.
just dial it up again. And it
Them boys
worked.
got shooters.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Lonzo Ball.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Back to Ball. There's the block. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
That free throw misses.
Great foul. That's what it was. That's what I was thinking.
Jr., another second
It looked
generation
like a great foul to me.
Yeah, Brian, his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college.
Yeah, they want to grab
and
up
of
and
course,
get him.
was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the
Oh,
books.
that was
Not
ugly,
quite
dude.
sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second
Okay,
one.
now.
And here's Memphis now. And here's Morant
That's all.
outside. Chicago with a rebound. And so they
They want
choose
to
to intentionally foul.
He ain't got
Such a
nothing better to do this time. What
6'10"
time is it where
Nikola
you stay?
Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a 3-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
Yeah,
And it's Morant missing.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to
I ain't got nothing else to do, man. I might as well
It's just
foul,
a
bro.
bad
Fuck it.
foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
No good on that one.
Take right there and put it off for a longer.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is
That one
good.
was late. Man, see, that's what I'm saying.
And so they foul intentionally.
1-0 ball. His third personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw, no good.
The line from Memphis. Josh Morant.
And he sinks the second.
Every point matters in a game like this. We should remember that missed free throw when it's all said and done.
And that's an intentional foul.
Fifth personal foul. At the line for
That free throw
He
good from
want to play
Giddey.
with the young boy. Like he ain't got
taking
to
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Giddey.
That boy ice cold. He missing free throws
And
and
we've got
everything.
28 seconds left in the fourth. And now they decide to foul
He
intentionally.
missing free throws and everything. Get to the line, brother.
14 foul. At the line
And he
for
drops the
2.
first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And here's Chicago.
He wasn't
And they
young
go to
boy
the
to get it.
intentional foul.
His fourth personal foul. At the line for the Bulls. Kobe White. 2 shots.
That's good from White. White hits them both. Here's Morant. And an intentional foul right there.
Nikola Vucevic. Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Memphis.
That one
That
misses.
boy trip. That boy Ja out there ice cold. He don't know what
No
to do
good
with
on
his
the second
life.
free throw. Smooth sailing for Chicago. And now we've got an
His coach
intentional
looking like,
foul.
man, come on, bro. What are we doing this for? The coach looking like, come on, big bro. Like, what we doing, my nigga? Like, honestly.
That's good from White. And so he
Them
makes
boys
both
just
from
played
the
a
line.
magnificent game.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. From deep three-point range. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Look,
And so
my
they
boy
choose
Giddey
to
with the
intentionally
shit.
foul.
First personal foul.
He got Ja ice cold out there, missing threes, missing free throws, missing dunks, layups. That boy, hey, Ja looking fooly. I want to see his plus minus.
That free throw good from Giddey.
Get your 10, Giddey.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And an intentional foul
Put
right
Edie
there.
at the line. Edie looking like, man, why me? Shit, nah, you get your ass to the line.
First one falls for him.
Okay, Edie.
He does not get the second one. And now they decide to foul
We can't help
intentionally.
it, bro. We can't help ourselves.
At the line for the Bulls.
The first free throw is good.
Nikola Vucevic. 2 shots.
And so Vucevic nails both of them. 8 seconds left in the final quarter. From deep, Morant.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know,
Made him feel
sometimes the
it.
most pivotal plays don't always go on the
feel
stats.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up with Grant Hill.
Y'all got Lonzo Ball. Now, Josh still went crazy, though. 19 minutes, 38 points, 15 to 32. That's down there at least 40%. Somewhere around there. His plus minus was negative 22, negative 22, negative. Jesus Christ, excuse me. Nobody trying to get no points but Ja. I ain't mad at that, though. I be the same way. Everybody 8 on my team. What's happening? That boy 5 for 5. What's happening? Now Bucci went out there 5 for 7. Ball 5 for 10. I feel like Ball to start so he can take the most shots if he want to. So that's still cool because he got 12 and he got 5 assists, so he did his part. 0 turnovers. Come on, G. God, 5 assists. Come on, bro. My boy, they good for that. Edie got his shit off at the free throw line, and he got him a 3. Okay, now, my boy. Let me see. I think that's my boy play for goddamn, for Duke. Where the school at? Oh, no, it's right there at the top. Yeah, it is. Goddamn shit, I'm looking all around. Yeah, that boy for Duke. That's what I thought. Lil Jones. Trey Jones. I thought that was Tyus Jones. It's a Tyus Jones in the league too, though. Trey Jones. And I think Tyus Jones played for, they might be brothers. Because they kind of looked alike. Damn. I'm about to Google that, ask Uncle Google what the what is on that. But yeah, man, it was a good stream. I enjoyed myself. It was fun. Even the games I lost, like the games I lost to Boston, I was like, I left away with that game thinking to myself, like, I gotta learn how to pass like that. Like I'm about to definitely ask Uncle Google. Uncle Google, how many passes they got on 2K? Because after I lost to Boston, I was like, I didn't lose. When I lost to Boston, I wasn't mad. I was more or less impressed. Like, damn, bro, how them niggas do that? They kind of fire. So I gotta learn how to do that, make them little fly passes. But man, I hope y'all enjoy y'all day on Tuesday, man. It's your boy Walla_Gaming. Close this thing out on the dub, man.